Welcome to the Plant Spirit Podcast on connecting with plant consciousness and the healing wisdom of nature. I'm your host, Sara Artemisia, and I'm incredibly excited for our episode today on Samhain and how spelling is a spell. And so, specifically for today, what I'm feeling really called to share about is how the time that we are in right now is so incredibly liminal. It's the time, as many of us have heard, when the veils are thin. And the way that this has been shown to me directly is how the power of the prayers and the words and the intentions that we are saying right now are going out effectively as patterns in space that are rippling out across the world into the universe. And that while this is always available, that right now, because the veils are so thin, because it is such an interdimensional time, it's a very powerful time for speaking really what we want to be creating, what we want to be co-creating with nature, with the plants, to speak that and live that and dream that into being fully right now, that there's a huge invitation to really do this fully right now. And this has been shown to me that it is very similar to the ways that for thousands and thousands of years, people have danced patterns of prayer into the earth in circle configurations, and that our words are acting in a very similar way right now in this very powerful liminal time of Samhain. And so specifically, as we continue to navigate through these massive changes on the planet, these old structures, linear ways of being are dying, they're crumbling. We're seeing the dysfunctionality of that happening all around us in society. And so the ways that we can really supportively move through that is to call on our multidimensional allies for support, the plants being huge ones for that they are such incredible, multidimensional, high vibrational beings of healing, and that they can really help us navigate with grace through these times of great transition. And so as some allies that are very dear to me right now, Elder, Hawthorn, Mugwort, others that I'm sure that you work with who are very, very supportive for really keeping the energy really clear, focused, and intentional in this time, that this is so important. And the reason that this is so important is because everything that we do is a microcosm, that everything that we are speaking, that we are saying, that we are putting out into the world right now, it is acting as a fractal, rippling out in this greater prismatic way. And so the plants can really help keep us clear on that path of clarity, and also to really connect with what is the bigger reason that we're really here right now. Like, this is such a crazy, wild time to be alive on the planet, as we are really being invited to clear out and heal these very old patterns. And so whether that is through working with flower essences, herbs, clearing out inner blocks, launching the business that you have been really feeling called to do for however many years that's been, that now is a very, very powerful time to speak these things into being and to collaborate with the aspects of life that will really help you be very clear about that. And so to wrap this up, I just want to share again that spelling is a spell, that it's a very powerful time for rippling out your actions, words, intentions right now, that they are fractal, they're rippling out, and that the time that we are in is conspiring in our favor for this interdimensional, this multidimensional way of being, to be calling this in, to be naming what it is that we want to be stepping into, that this is reverberating out very, very far right now. And so I wish you all a very, very blessed Samhain or Beltane if you happen to be in the Southern Hemisphere, and look forward to seeing you soon.